What's good, all my trader homies? Tesla stock has been on a crazy run. For several months, it seemed like every day Tesla was going up 10% or more. We had an insane amount of buying coming into Tesla stock as traders and investors wanted to get in before the stock split and the S&P 500 inclusion. This buying created FOMO and Tesla stock went to the moon. The tides have shifted, and over the last few days, Tesla stock has dropped by almost 30%. What is going on? Why is Tesla stock acting like my girlfriend? One second, she's telling me that she loves me and wants to marry me, and the next thing I know, she's chasing me around the house with a pair of scissors. In today's video, we're gonna be breaking down Tesla stock, and we're gonna be analyzing this huge sell-off that has occurred over the last week or so. Towards the end of the video, I'll discuss my plan on adding to my Tesla position and talk about buying the dip and selling the rip. Let's get it. What is up, my trader homies? It's your boy Kevin from Touchdown Trades, your trading BFF, your stock market bestie. Let's get right into this Tesla stock breakdown. We got some news regarding Tesla stock. We're going to talk about why it's been selling off over the past few days, why it's sold off almost 30% in less than a week. What is going on here? We're going to break it all down in today's video. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my plan where I'm looking to buy some more Tesla stock. But before we get started, these videos do take me a while to make. I put a lot of time, effort, due diligence, research into these videos for you guys. And all I ask for in return is that you hit that like button, give me an early like, and consider subscribing down below. We do drop a couple swing trading videos every single week, penny stocks and large caps, as well as talk about the hottest stocks in the market every single day. We have a video dropped every day. So if you're into trading, into investing, consider subscribing. So to better understand this sell-off, we need to talk about the move leading up to it. We had a huge move where we based out down here after the whole entire market sold off huge when the whole Rhinosaurus Rex came and scared everybody. So we had the sell-off with the entire market. We hit lows of under $50 a share, and then we just ran for the next 3 months. It seemed like every day was a 10% green day. We were up almost 10% every day, it felt like. And that move was caused by several catalysts. One, it just seemed like every earnings report, they were beating expectations by a wide range. They were just crushing earnings expectations, which was positive catalyst number one. Then we had the whole EV sector was just crazy strong. All these EV stocks were very strong. Then we had news that there was going to be a stock split, and traders wanted to buy before the split and investors wanted to buy before the split because they were theorizing that after the split, smaller retail traders would be buying into this Tesla at a more affordable price point, which would create buying pressure, resulting in a upside move towards all-time highs. And then we had news that Tesla was going to be included in the S&P 500. And traders wanted to jump on this before the split, before the S&P 500 inclusion. And that is what created this parabolic move here, which led us to all-time highs. The split happens and we get some horrible news regarding Tesla stock, some negative catalyst, and that created this downward 30% move. There's been tons of selling over the last week or so, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about, should we be buying this? Should we be buying the dip, or should we be scared and panicking out of our Tesla positions? That's what we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to give you my plan, my trading plan for this Tesla at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's jump right into this and let's get it. We've had a few negative catalysts that have led to this Tesla stock selling and the dip. Negative catalyst number one was Tesla announcing that they were going to do a $5 billion stock offering to help get money raised in order to get the books in line and get their funds kind of straight in their book in order, which isn't a bad catalyst in the long run. They needed to get this done. They needed to get this money raised so they could get their books in order. It was a bad timing to do so because it was right after the stock split. And it just felt like they were kind of trapping retail traders, offering them the shares at a discounted price. You know, retail traders were jumping on this Tesla the first day after the split. I think they announced the offering on day number 2 after the split, and it just scared the retail traders. You had them panic selling, which created downward pressure and caused Tesla stock to drop. And then we had a second negative catalyst, and that was the S&P 500 came out and said they were not going to include Tesla in the S&P 500 this go around. Why is that major news? Because of the importance of the S&P 500 in their correlation with hedge funds. Retail traders, us small retail traders, including myself, we do not have any impact really in a stock's price. When a bunch of retail traders are buying stock like crazy, a specific stock, it really doesn't move the stock price. Or if we start selling, it doesn't move the stock price down. Unless you're talking about penny stocks, but we're talking about large caps. We're talking about Tesla in specific. So who moves the stock price is going to be your large hedge funds, your smart money, your institutional traders. They determine a stock's price. Every hedge fund has to own a specific percentage of each of the companies in the S&P 500. I'm not going to say every hedge fund, but most hedge funds. So when traders and investors heard that Tesla was going to be included in the S&P 500, it wasn't really hard to determine that if this was true, hedge funds were going to be buying up Tesla shares after the inclusion to meet the requirements of the hedge fund standards. Traders and investors thought to themselves, if hedge funds are going to be buying this Tesla, then I should buy it before it gets included in the S&P 500, because these hedge funds are going to come in post S&P 500 inclusion and they're going to start buying, which is going to cause Tesla stock to go up. So a bunch of retail traders and investors started pouring into Tesla. They were looking for the S&P 500 inclusion, and they were looking for the post-split buying by retail traders who are also going to help to drive the price up. When it came out that Tesla wasn't included in the S&P 500, it was bad news, because the hedge funds weren't going to be buying Tesla stock as rapidly as they may have had to been if it was included in the S&P 500. As retail traders, we are not the best at taking bad news. So you have the panic selling, which has created the drastic and volatile drop that we have been seeing in Tesla stock over the past 3, 4, 5 days. I've been watching this Tesla stock ever since it started to sell off back here, and I thought about buying this dip back here, and I just didn't pull the trigger, and then I watched it rip all the way up to over $500 a share, and I was kicking myself in the foot. But I'm not one to chase stocks. I'm not one to buy breakouts, and I told myself I'll just wait for the next sell-off, the next dip, and then I'll add to my position. Guess what? I'm getting that opportunity right now, and I think this is a time where we should be looking at this Tesla and considering where we want to get in and where we want to buy the dip. If we look at this hourly chart, we can see the run up to the stock split and the S&P 500 announcement. This was the run up to that stock split. And then this was day 1 after the stock split. And then we had the news of the public offering right here. And that's when the sell-off began. And then we had the news of the S&P 500 not letting Tesla in. And that's where these days of just straight downward pressure have came in. If you're a Tesla shareholder, you're a Tesla trader or investor, and you have shares up in this level here, I urge you not to panic out of your position. Do not panic out of your position. Do not panic sell. It is the absolute worst thing you can do. You're going to be just fine. And I'm going to give you a couple ways to help manage your position, and I'm going to give you my opinion in what I'm planning on doing with this Tesla stock. So I'm watching this thing very closely at this level right here, this $300 level. That $300 level is key. So if you have a position up here, $450, $500, and you're holding, you're stuck, you're down a huge amount on your position that you just bought a couple weeks ago, don't panic out. There's a few things you can do. If you're in too large, I'm not going to tell you not to sell, but if you're in too heavy, it's eating up your portfolio and you want to stop out, that's up to you. I would not personally do so. I'm looking at buying down here. If we have a pullback under this prior low at 330, I'm going to add to my Tesla position. And what I'm doing is I'm selling covered calls. So when I buy down here at 330, I'll start selling maybe the 350 calls for the next month out, which helps me to hedge if it does continue to fall. So I will be getting a discount on my shares because it's sold off so much, and also because of me selling the covered calls. I think this $300 level does hold. It's a very, very valid level. We have tons of volume traded in that $300 level, and I believe that level holds. And if it does fail and starts selling off towards 250, we have the 200 EMA coming up into it, and I'm not going to panic out even if it does that. I would love to get some more shares down at 250, 200, as low as it goes. I would love to get some more Tesla shares. The key to being successful in the market, just remember this next time if you bought at these highs up north of 500, don't buy breakouts, buy dips. And right now is a perfect time to buy the dip in this Tesla stock. I hope you guys got something from this video. If you did, do me a huge favor. It helps a lot. Hit the like button. I love all of you guys. If you're not yet a subscriber, consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Happy trading, happy investing. Peace.
Drop.